the inside sports. We have a quick review for this weekend matches. KPL matches heading to week 33 with a line of fixtures lined up for this weekend. You want to walk through the fixtures, see who is facing who, and who is in the danger of relegation, and who is going for the title, and if there are any changes that are going to occur this end after the results, and it's a team results. So without wasting so much time, allow me to pick the Saturday games. I think we should start with the games first. I think Saturday games have three matches scheduled for Saturday, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow we have Karibangi Sharks hosting Kamega Homeboys at Police Stadium. Then we have KCB hosting Costa Rangers at Kasarani Annex. Then we have Ulinzi hosting Madare at Ulinzi Complex. I think it's started K Sharks and Homeboys. That is a very decisive match, as you all know. K Sharks are sitting not very much picked above Ulinzi Stars. Both of them are in danger of relegation. So this game is a do or die for K Sharks, who face, yes, it's an informed, out of form Kamega Homeboys, but that's a team that any day can hurt you. So to me, the prediction, I'll give the Kamega Homeboys to win or a draw. K-Sharks will throw everything in the spanner, but I don't think they'd have enough capacity, enough power to power up Kamega Homeboys, who have proven to be a good outfit in KPL this season. KCB and Poster, I think this is just a game of mid-table clashes. KCB and Poster, there's no much they're playing for. KCB are just hovering there in the table. Same to Costa Rangers. I think Costa Rangers have had that change of fortune after their bad results in the season. KCB with Matano, we thought it would be a very different season for them, but I think the fortunes have not turned their way. They have just also hovered there at the mid-table. This clash in the match day 33, it seems an easy game on paper for KCB, but I won't rule out. So this one I give KCB. KCB can win this one. I think Matano will have some bragging at the end. Then the last match of Saturday was Lindsay facing Madare. This is a very tough game for Lindsay. Lindsay have to win. Even so, they make this game free of entry for their fans. They need fans to come. They need the gentlemen to be there at the Lindsay complex. But it's Madare. Yes, Madare are not playing for anything. Madare are sitting pretty, yes, they're at 8 points. Yes, I can say they're not sitting, it's very bad because I think police have to win all their games for them to even reach Madare. So Madare also be looking to secure they can reach the 40-point mark. But I think to me, Ulinzi, if Polo Court will be in the match squad, I think Ulinzi can easily win this game. But it's a game that is, you can call them fight for survival. Everybody's going to play, but if Ulinzi fail to win this match, I think they are fit in the league with nearly going to be state. But I think they'll be hoping for change of fortunes, which they have been playing well nearly in the third picture of the league. But I think they've lost so many players to KDF training. So hopefully they'll find a very good end to fill for them to consider. They are number 16. The 2 points they are playing with Madaru who are number 13 with 38 points. Then Sunday, I think let me start with Nairobi United. We have the games for Sunday. We have Sunday games. Yes, Sunday games we have Nairobi United hosting Kenya Police at Ulinzi Complex. These are tricky games. Those two teams are all teams in form, teams that have very strong squads. But I think to me, we didn't win this because I don't think Kenya Police are playing for this game. Kenya Police, I think they are waiting for their final in that cup. The league officially is out of their way, so I don't think they have anything to play for. Yes, Nairobi United are number 5 with 9 points. Police are number 3 with 2 points. I'm not playing for pride, but I think Kenya Police would rather have their players fit for the final against Daska in the Mozart Cup, which is played in Philippines. So I think that will give United just because of the stakes which are facing Kenya Police. Then we have Bandari against Daska. Yes, Bandari will be hosting Daska at KPS Sports in Mombasa. I think that's also the same fate also that Kenya Police have. They have a final with the Mozart Cup. I think that's the game that they have to win. There's more for them at stake if they win that game. There's the Cup Federation Cup and the kind of money that they manage with the groups. I think most teams will be preparing for that. I think they'll rest there, so I can give Bandari, in fact, with the 3 p.m. hit in Mombasa. I think Madari will be the most likely candidate to win that game. Then you have Bidco Moranga. Bidco already relegated. Yes, Bidco are already relegated. They are number 17 with 4 points. They are playing Moranga Saints. Moranga Saints are number 11 with 1 point. Yes, Moranga Saints are safe from relegation. But I think this one is game for the scrubs. Now they're playing for their pride. Bidco is playing for their pride as they go down. It's a game that everybody, but I think Moranga Saints can edge with the edge Bidco. I don't think Bidco have already given up. Then it is Lumenda versus AFC. This is a very interesting match played at Kericho Green Stadium. It is Lumenda, a team on fire, on form. They are winning their 6 last matches in a row. They are unbeaten, I think, in 9 matches. Yes, facing AFC, who have also been on fire, and they're hoping to see if they can put more pressure on Gor Mahia against this match. So Bomet, yes, they have 3 minutes match, but I think AFC can throw a span in the works of those of that winning run. But the game is against Stadium. It will be a very tough one for AFC. But I think to me, I think AFC have enough quality to power through this match. Then we have Sofapaka against Shabana. So Sofapaka already is one of the teams that also delegated. They're finishing the bottom of the league this season. I think they have already gone. Yes, Sofapaka are number 18 with 18 points playing against Shabana. Shabana who are number 21 points. I think Shabana will be playing for the badge and also just to help me to finish with higher points in the league. So I think to me, I'll give Shabana that win. They can scrap their 1-0 win in that match. Then the biggest match of this weekend, we have Mara Sugar and Gor Mahia. This is a match that has been brought to this week. Mara are supposed to host Gor Mahia. I think just let me just review that one before I bring you the updates on what's happening with that match. I think Mara Sugar and Gor Mahia is a picture that easily on paper. Gor can easily win what is at stake for Gor Mahia, the CAF Champions League. Is a game they can easily win against Mara Sugar. But I think it will be a game that determines where the match will be played because as you are aware, this weekend we had issues with that match. I think Godmaya wrote to FKF complaining about the suitability of Awendo Stadium hosting that match, high stake between Mara Sugar and Gorma. This one, yes, they are just rivals. If you can know they're just rivals, Mara Sugar and Gor, they enjoy the same fan base in the Nyanza province. So I think Gormaya, if you look at also the Awendo Stadium, the security wise, it's not that pitch that you can say with increased funds, you can say you can host so much of the fund. So I think Gormaya look at what's supposed to happen and the evidence of the paper with what has been happening previously. They thought they clearly argued that the pitch won't be fit enough to host the match of that caliber. So they wrote to FKF complaining about the stability of that pitch, of the of the fans. Because that stadium previously we have had some issues of some fans disturbance. So God decided to write to FKF and demanded for change of venue. So after that, FKF wrote to Marashuga, informing them of the decision for a change of venue of that match. And that is where the saga began. Because from the 3 matches played by Marashuga, they had Awenda at the first stadium. Also, they had the Amolo Odinga Stadium in Mobe, the second stadium. Then they had the Mamboleo Stadium in Kisumu as their third option. But after the request came through from FKF, Marashuga wrote back to FKF informing them of the decision to play both this match at Wanguru Stadium on Sunday. What followed is a series of events that come to where we are right now on the standing of the match. Because FKF wrote back informing Marashuk that they can't host the match in Wanguru, as Wanguru is not listed on of the stadium, which Marashuk percent because they have seen, I think Beach and Tusker have hosted the match at Wanguru without them being their home stadium. So FKF went ahead and published the fixtures, I think, as late as yesterday, informing Marashuk of their intention to host this match at Homa Bay, which is at the Medical Stadium. I think Marashuga seeing that news that have been to them, they rushed to the sport district tribunal. The ruling has been issued days and today in the day, halting the decision of FKF to host that match at Paradinga Stadium. So as where we are now, the match stands suspended from Marashuga point of view. What I'm told, Gormai are already training at Odinga Stadium preparing for that match. They flew to Homa Bay. Soon then to Homa Bay, they are preparing for that match. But Marashuga are holding the ground, saying that in their home fixtures, and they also are put determine where they're supposed to play. So the game, as far as we are, the game stands postponed, which also throws us Spanish because according to the FKF rules, all those matches, high stake matches, they're supposed to have the same time. So FKF have a decision to make with all these matches playing on Sunday, will they be suspended? Those teams are playing mostly between Gor and Mara and also AFC and it is moment. So go if 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 you kept to suspend one of the matches and AFC plays that match, if you can arise, AFC can demand that they will not play on the same day because according to the FKF new guidelines, all those matches supposed match day 33 and 34 they are supposed to start at the same time. So we hope to see where this will go, but it's an issue that has been brought to light this weekend. We have to see between FKF and Marashuga, who is in the right and who is. So we also let us know in the chat who do you think is in the right and who do you think is on the wrong with this. That is match day 3, and also let's just quickly bring up the table. Currently, after the 2 matches, Gorma leads with 68 points. AFC are second with 64 points. Yes, AFC are second with 64 points. Assume those police are third with 52 points. Let's look at bottom table. We got the bottom 3. We have Sopapaka being the last team with 18 points. Bitco being the second last 17 with 24 points. And then Udins being the last with 32 points. So Sopapaka and Bitco are already relegated. We wait to see between Udins and Caribbean. So we finish the number 16 spot. That's also we have an issue because it was initially between any rules that the finisher of number 6 was supposed to play with the third team that's from the NSL. But according to the revision, though the third team from NSL gains automatic promotion, meaning that the number 6 teams in the Cape team are supposed to go down. So we hope to see if there'll be a case also there because some of these decisions were challenged in court, and we hope to see if there'll be the ruling of the same before the league ends. So that is where we are with KPL. I don't think there's any much wrong. Also, they just rumors. One of the transfer rumors, Paul of Courts to Gormai is one of the transfer rumors that is taking hit in the KPL right now. We have to see if Gormai will land Paul of Courts in the upcoming season, and they will see if they can finish fast and qualify for the CAF Champions League. So from us here at the Inside Sports, we had just a quick update through the roundup of this weekend. Let's hope that we meet on Sunday. Let's hope the game matches go on Saturday. We'll meet on Sunday to see if we can bring one of them, either between Gor and Marsugor or AFC and APS. Thank you for staying tuned and thank you. Bye bye.